Hey friends, welcome back. I hope y'all are ready for some serious cleaning motivation. We are going to be tackling my entire kitchen with nothing left untouched. We are tackling all those areas that we often forget about or that are hidden. So make sure you guys grab your favorite drink, sit back, relax, get some motivation to tackle something later in your day, or go ahead, put me on, get up and start cleaning with me. I promise by the end of this video, you are going to be so motivated to get some deep cleaning done yourself. Well, hey there you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a deep clean in the kitchen because it really needs to be done. About every 6 months or so, I really do like to pull out the appliances, clean underneath them, vacuum the tops of the cabinets, go through the lower cabinets and kind of get out any crumbs, reorganize if I need to. We're just gonna be doing all the things in here. I have a pretty large, hopeful to-do list. We'll see how much we get done today. Ideally, I just want to get done whatever I can during the day before I pick up the kids. So if you guys also only have a certain amount of time to get your cleaning done, use what time you have because something is better than nothing. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to tackle the kitchen. I hope you guys are ready for this. I hope the lighting isn't too dark for y'all. It is really gloomy out. We are actually getting a little bit of rain. We're supposed to have a thunderstorm. So I'm excited for the thunderstorm, but it's not good for lighting. I might end up pulling out an extra light just to help. I hope your day is starting off good. Today, I'm really excited to share this video because it was something that I knew I needed to do, but I was just putting it off. So what I love to do to set the mood and the tone is to light a yummy candle. This one is vanilla pumpkin. I picked it up from, I believe it was Marshall's. And I love this scent. I really need to go back and see if I can find another one. But I feel like lighting a candle or putting a good essential oil in your diffuser just really sets the tone and makes you feel motivated and excited to start cleaning. I recently picked up this wooden cutting board from Home Goods and I thought it would be so perfect to not only cut things on but have it out for display, give my kitchen a little pop of warmth and life. So I think I'm going to put it right here next to my utensils. I had the cutting board leaning against the wall after I first purchased it, and then I put it away and then I kind of missed having it out, so I decided to make a staple piece out of it and just leave it on the countertop. I really have been having the itch to kind of revamp my style and change up my decor. Probably soon, but I plan on doing it really slow just because obviously it's expensive and I have been loving thrifting, so I really want to start checking out any thrift stores, maybe some antique shops, and start finding some really cute vintage styled decor. I will definitely be sure to share that with you guys in the future once I finally find all of the pieces, but I have been getting tons of ideas and I cannot wait to share that with y'all. But before I get into the really deep cleaning, I wanted to clear away the countertops because for me, I cannot clean in a super cluttered space. So getting the clutter off of the countertops just kind of helps my mind feel a little bit more organized and ready to start tackling things. So I'm just doing a little bit of hand washing. That way the dishes weren't piled up on the countertop, and I wiped the countertops because I was going to be climbing on them to to vacuum the tops of the cabinets, wipe the cabinets down, so I obviously didn't want to stand on a bunch of crumbs. First thing I wanted to do was pull this oven out and clean underneath it, but before I could do that, I wanted to clean the top of it. It had a lot of crumbs up here, so I thought, you know what, instead of me wiping it a million times and having to rinse it in the sink, I just went ahead and grabbed my vacuum, and oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know why I haven't been doing this since the beginning. It's so much faster to just vacuum up the crumbs and then wipe up anything that is stuck on your stovetop. And it wouldn't be a proper deep clean if I didn't go ahead and remove these handles and clean underneath them. And it was definitely time for me to do it because there was like a ring of grime from where I pulled them off. And I did want to make sure that the handles were clean themselves too. So I'm going to wipe those down with my yellow Windex before putting them back onto my oven. And I do love to use this yellow Windex on all of my stainless steel appliances. I find that it leaves a really good shine. I don't particularly like it for glass because I feel like it just, I don't know, I feel like it looks kind of streaky, but on stainless steel, it does a really good job. Y'all, my stove was so disgusting, not only underneath, but look down the side. So gross. So much caked on food, so many food crumbs. So it was much needed for me to do this deep clean. So first I'm picking up any big items that obviously I can't vacuum, and then we're gonna vacuum and wipe everything down. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection and just thinking about my overall vibe on YouTube and what I'm trying to do on my space as a content creator. And I hope you guys know that my intent for my content is to be, of course, uplifting and motivating, but never make you feel like you're not doing enough or that you're doing something wrong. I honestly just want to be a positive space for you where you can come and feel uplifted, energized, and positive to tackle whatever you need to get done. Life has enough challenges as it is, and the last thing I want is for you to come to my channel and feel like you need to compete or anything like that. So I hope you guys know that is my true intention, and I appreciate you guys taking your time and spending it with me each and every week. I truly appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I hope you know that you are doing an amazing job. as you guys saw, the side of my oven was filthy. So I first wiped it down and then realized that this crack was so full of food and who knows what else. So I ended up pulling out my Bissell steamer and steaming the crack, and it looks brand new again. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized, so I've mentioned this before, my husband calls me a hippie. I'm totally into holistic lifestyle and natural ways to heal yourself. I just realized, I cannot believe I forgot to take it out. But if you notice, I had a ring like near my hip. That is because I had this, which is, it's supposed to be a bracelet, which I do wear as a bracelet too, but it's a copper bracelet and it's supposed to heal like arthritis, tendonitis, stuff like that. And my hip, I've mentioned this before, if y'all follow me on my vlogging channel, my left hip has been killing me for years. And so I heard that copper helps you heal. So I stuck it on my hip and I completely forgot that it was there. So in case there's been a ring on my butt this whole time, that is why. And I'll let you know if it works. I literally just got this in yesterday, so I've been wearing it on my wrist and I'm trying to wear it on my hip whenever I can. Obviously, I don't want to wear it like while I'm cleaning or if I go out and about, but just thought that was funny that I just realized that. Stop this crazy butt trying to get up here. You can't get up here, silly girl. No, you're so silly. Oh, she's so cute. What is it, honey? What, Yoda? What? I was pleasantly surprised to see that the tops of my cabinets were not too dirty. And a trick for any of y'all out there who don't want to vacuum the tops of your cabinets, another alternative is you can put down wax paper, parchment paper. I've even seen like people put down aluminum foil, and then whenever you're ready to swap it out, you just simply dispose of the old one and replace it with some new, whatever you put up there, newspaper. So many options, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it, and I kind of like vacuuming up there. It's kind of satisfying to see like all the dirt and stuff, so I'm just weird like that, but you can do those other things as well. But now we moved on to the refrigerator. I went ahead, pulled it out. Thankfully, it wasn't too messy underneath here, just a little bit of dust. And since I was back here, I went ahead and wiped down the baseboards as well. Now that I cleaned under those appliances, it's time to go through the lower cabinets. I really want to wipe them out because they look gross, and I need to reorganize some of them. The pots and pan cabinet just isn't functioning for me. I can't get to my lids. They're just kind of all over the place. So I'm gonna see if we can rearrange things. I might move I don't know, I might move them around, see if something works a little better, but we're gonna play with it. Nonetheless, we're gonna get them cleaned out. So these are the ones that just aren't functioning for me. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff down here. I do have organizers which help a lot, but I feel like they're just not positioned correctly, or maybe I just have too many of them in here and it's just not working. So we're gonna pull everything out and get it reorganized. Let me know if you guys are like this too, but anytime I have something big that I need to do, like a project around the house, decluttering, pulling things out like these cabinets, I oftentimes put it off because I think it's going to be a much larger task and take me forever than it actually ends up taking me. That's what these cabinets were to me. I have been thinking about rearranging them for months. It has been driving me insane. Every time I open up this cabinet in particular, things are just all jumbled up. We have broke so many lids recently because we pull something out and then a glass lid falls, but I just kept putting it off because in my mind it was going to be so tedious. But you guys, it honestly didn't take long at all. And when I got done, it felt so good. So if there's a task around your home that you have been putting off, I encourage you to take the time to tackle it. You're going to feel so much better. And even if you can't tackle it all in one day, work on it little by little. Dedicate 20-30 minutes each day or once a week to that particular area, and before you know it, it's going to be completely done and you're going to feel so accomplished from doing it. In case y'all are wondering where I got the black organizers, I did order those off of Amazon. I will be sure to link them down below. But I'm a huge advocate of bins and baskets. They come in handy literally everywhere. So thankfully I had some extras just hanging out in the laundry room. I do rotate through my bins and stuff. If I end up not using one, I just hang on to it because eventually I know I will need it somewhere else. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to function so much better for me. Don't get me wrong, I love the organizers, but when they just don't work or when you have too many of them, sometimes you just got to get rid of them. I decided to pull out a basket because the lids are so hard to keep organized, especially because Austin picks up the dishes for me. So it's just going to make it easier for him to put them into a basket. And then I have all of my dishes just neatly stacked. This cabinet is what I would call my baking cabinet. I have so many pans in here and big pots. So I went through it. I was really trying to just see if there was anything I could get rid of or just take out of the kitchen because I felt like I had way too many things in here and it was becoming really overwhelming trying to fit it all into the cabinets. this is so much better. And what I ended up doing was the overflow of items. So I have quite a few like baking pans that are square and circle. So I left out 2 of each, which is usually what I use at a time. And then all of the extras, it's hard to see, but I put them behind my mixer because I don't really use those. So put those in the back. I also put my big pot that I don't really use in the back, and then the stuff that I use often I left out so it was more accessible. The only thing I need to find a spot for is this huge baking pan. This thing does not fit anywhere. And then also our turkey pan, and this is like to drop the turkey into the grease for whenever we fry a turkey. So I might just put these in the garage because I really don't use them but once a year. My Tupperware cabinet is definitely one that gets reorganized the most often because it's always messy in here. I try to have Austin put the lids on the containers whenever he puts them away, but sometimes the lids get separated from the bottoms, and then he'll put them away at different times, and then it ends up a hot mess in here again. So I'm just going through and putting the lids on all of the containers. Thankfully, I have decluttered in here so many times that I knew I had a lid for everything. So I'm just simply piecing them back together and getting this cabinet reorganized again. This cabinet is the one I would like to call my smelly cabinet because it always has a cooking smell, if it's chicken or something like that, because I store not only my air fryer, but I have my Instapot in here, my toaster. So I have to pull stuff out of here and clean it pretty often because it gets so nasty. So it was definitely time to pull the things out. I've actually recently took everything out and wiped it down because, like I said, the smell, I was like, what is going on? So I cleaned my Instapot really well, and I figured out that it was mainly my air fryer that was starting to get smelly. Let me know, do you guys clean your air fryer every single time you use it? Because I am so bad about my air fryer. I will let so much buildup cake on in there. I know it's disgusting, but in my defense, I'm like, well, I'm turning it on, I'm preheating it, everything is disinfecting, but ew, it's so gross. So I cleaned all the appliances, I cleaned my air fryer, and now this cabinet smells so much better. And after I reorganized it, oh my gosh, this cabinet was the biggest transformation by far. It looks so much better in here now. So we are going to quickly organize this pantry just a little bit. I'm not gonna pull everything out like I typically do just because I am running out of time. It's almost time to get the kids here in about an hour, so I don't want to have a big mess out and have to go get the kids and do dinner and all of that. So let's just leave things in here. I'm gonna go through, find anything expired or items that I don't use anymore, discard those, and get this reorganized again. This is definitely a task that overwhelms me. I have so many things in here, and as much as I would have loved to pull it all out and wipe down every single shelf, it just wasn't realistic for how much time I had left in the day. I thought I was going to be able to get to the inside of the fridge, but y'all, it took me all day long. I seriously started first thing in the morning after I worked out. I got right into cleaning my kitchen, and I literally cleaned up until it was time to pick up my 3 older kids from school. So it took me all day, but it felt so good to get it done. But the fridge is gonna have to wait for another day. Now, when I go into the pantry, I feel like I can find everything and I know nothing is expired. And this is a really great way to take inventory of what you have and to even help you meal plan and save money, because I find that going through my pantry, I can see like, okay, these are the types of meals that I can make with things that I already have on hand. I don't have to spend extra money. So it is a really good idea to do a good pantry declutter and see what you have inside, because you can save some money by cooking some meals from home with food that you forgot was in your pantry. I absolutely love this organizer that I bought for the pantry. I got it probably almost 2 years ago. It has held up so well, and it really helps with the storage because this pantry is pretty small, especially for our family of 6. I do struggle fitting everything in here. So if y'all also have a small pantry or you're struggling with storage, look into getting one of these door organizers. They're awesome. I got mine off of Amazon. It was really affordable. And like I said, it has held up for already 2 years, no issues. So I'll be sure to link it down in my description for y'all. The pantry is definitely really full still, but it is so much more organized. It is much easier now for me to see exactly what is in here. And I got rid of a lot of stuff that was expired or we don't use. So here is a whole trash bag plus a bunch of boxes. I have a few containers that I need to clean and save because I'm not going to get rid of them. But for right now, I'm not using them, so I'm going to pick those up. But that was a very successful declutter. I decided to go ahead and put away the dishes. That way I could put all of the dirty ones into the dishwasher and have a nice clean sink, because cleaning the sink is like the cherry on top for me. I feel like the kitchen isn't complete without a clean sink. So I'm gonna put the dishes away and then we're gonna clean the sink out. I'm still using the Jaws soft scrub in my sink. I love this stuff. It smells so good. Every time I use it, Ethan is like, "Ooh, what is that smell? It smells so good." He's so cute, but it does have a really nice lemon scent and it goes perfect. I love putting a few drops of my lemon essential oil into my diffuser after I clean the sink. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love a nice lemon citrus scent. But I'm also really excited to share a little cleaning hack with you guys. That's going to be coming in my next video. So make sure you're subscribed and you have that bell on, because you're going to want to know this little hack. It's definitely going to save you some money. I'm going to quickly wipe down my cabinets. I am using the Aunt Fanny wood cleaner for this. And then this was going to be the last thing that I had time for before I had to go rush and get the kiddos from school. We are coming to the end of today's video. I really hope it gave y'all some motivation, or I hope you got a lot done along with me. If you're new here, I would love for you to say hi, leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys. It's seriously my favorite part about YouTube. If you did enjoy today's video, I'd really love for you to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far into my video. I know you will love my future content and everything else on my channel. I do upload new cleaning motivation weekly. I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.